Action! Aziz, come here! Anaz, how are you?
Hi, Tony.
Hello everyone, we are from Engineering Department. We are proud to be part of AirAsia because we are fun-loving people, we are passionate, we have great teamwork, at the same time we maintain safety at highest level standard.
One man, just one man, bought all those aircraft. And he epitomizes what AirAsia is all about. He is someone that fights all the time. He fights for the best. He is determined to always win. He has never let illness get on top of him. And he has single-handedly got us the cheapest aircraft in the history of Airbus. He is the most loyal staff, little bit of a drama queen, but today I'm going to promote him to Chief Operating Officer. For the group, please congratulate Anaz Tajuddin.
Anaz Tajuddin, a friend, but more like a brother, an all-star, an amazing all-star, very hard. Some people find it difficult to work with him. That's because he's very professional and he only expects the best because he gives the best.
He showed me that actually life is not all about self-indulgence and looking for gratitude. It's all about being there for one another. And you know, Anaz being Anaz, he's so bubbly and he laughs about everything.
One of my most enduring photos of him was of us, putting our hands on each other's shoulders for a surface interval between our dives in Perhentian. We will always have an enduring memory of him in our minds. My thoughts go to his family, and his young children, and I would like to mendoakan supaya roh arwah sentiasa dirahmati Allah dan diletakkan bersama mereka yang beriman.
I got a tip from the family on how to deal with him, when to deal with him, what to do with him, and I use that to engage Anaz, and I know that deep inside he has a good heart. He has a passion towards the job to be done. One thing we learn about Anaz, and I would like to remind all the engineering staff, is that we always be on alert when Anaz, whether he's here or not. So alert is probably the word that I would like to describe Anaz to me, and that will be together with me for the rest of my life.
He has given me a lot of advice, but one of the things that he constantly reminds me is to never stop believing in yourself, to be the very best version of yourself. Sharing that moment where I saw how happy he was when he saw his son excelling in scuba diving as well, and that satisfaction that he had on his face as a father to spend such quality time with his son, and that happiness on his face when he's able to scuba dive with the rest of us, the all-stars who has always asked him, hey, why don't you join us, why don't you join us? I will always remember that forever.
You inspire me to get better at who I am, and with having you as a friend and seeing the challenges you have in your life, it gives me the motivation as well to be better. You fought every battle there is that you're facing in yourselves, and I respect you for that, and I can't imagine how hard it is as well for you to do it.
As much as we love Anaz, I think Allah loves him more. So he's back with his creator. Throughout the years that I've known Anaz, I've known him to be a very meticulous person, knows his stuff very well, can always be relied on, very dependable, you know. Something that I will find very difficult to replace.
Stay positive. Look at your life different way because you live your life daily. Stay, be happy. A lot of people ask me, why do you still working? Like you never change. The work and the passion in AirAsia has helped me to divert my attention from being a cancer patient. I forgot about that fact. There must be a reason to live for. Kids, family, wife, mother, friends, everything. Then your focus will be transferred. I am a cancer patient. I'm having for the past 3 years. Having the right necessary support is very key. And I think my earth working with Mark now, it actually shows how caring we are, because sharing is about caring. I personally are really emotionally happy to see this, especially when Anaz and Irene moved out.
Anaz was a wonderful man, yet humble, an all-star who had done wonders, not only to AirAsia, but to all his fellow colleagues, including me.
I worked for the last 10 years with Anaz. Weekdays, weekends. Even tired, Anaz would jump in a plane to meet anywhere in the world. In Paris, London, Malaysia. He was doing the job of many people, but many people could not take the job he was taking. He was a pillar to AirAsia, he was a pillar also to Airbus. But my thought goes to his family and his kids. We will miss you, Anaz. I miss you already. I wish you to rise over there, my brother.
I had the chance to stay with Anaz at the hospital in his room less than 24 hours before he goes away. I was really impressed how much he was still responsive, up to date and connected to the business. Definitely we lose a great member of the Airbus AirAsia family, and I'm sure that above us in the skies he remains connected forever.
Anaz was like a brother to all of us here at Airbus. His first interaction with Airbus was when he came to take delivery of the A330 for AirAsia X. He had impossible deadlines, but he worked hard and he made sure the aircraft was delivered on time. It was at that point he earned his respect from the Airbus team. Anaz went on to become our main focal point for all Airbus contracts. He fought every point very hard for you. He made sure you always had the best deal. And although we worked hard during these negotiations, when the negotiations were done, we had a great time together.
Since I came back to Malaysia and joined GE in 2010, we've been working closely together. He's my key point of contact in Asia. We've done multiple negotiations, transactions, and he's been a friend professionally as well as personally. It's a lot of ups and downs with him, a lot of drama as well. But despite his assertiveness, he's always a fun guy. One thing that I will always remember what he did for me is how he went extra mile, telling folks in GE, in particular my bosses, good things about me that has kind of contributed to my promotion. I always remain thankful to him on that. If I could use one word to describe him, it's perseverance. How he persevered going through his cancer, in his career and everything in his life, and I've been learning and adapting a lot of this value. To Alice and the family, my deepest condolences. He will remain in our heart. Anaz, my brother, I miss you and I love you.
It's been a very difficult, I guess, as well for me the last 1 month, and you've been there for me as well, personally. I just heard from Alice that you were willing to fly to the US to see me because of the things that I'm facing, and that touched me. The last 3 weeks or 4 weeks has been the best for you, I guess, for the month of December and January, where you had the best, I would say, the best holiday that you ever had in many years. I I told the team to put a picture up here of you and your sons in Mauritius, and you laughed that the whole 10 days that you spent there. And when I was in the US, you spoke about the trip every day, happier than ever, spending quality time with your family, which is Alice and your 2 kids, and thank you. I think, I was glad to help you have that trip, the well-deserving rest that you haven't had for a while. I really love you, and as a brother, as a colleague, and everything else. So, take care.
Anaz was like not only just a friend, but like a brother to me. We grew up in AirAsia together. I remember very well how I got to know him. I was doing a lot of aircraft financing because of our aircraft deliveries, and he was at point of contact from engineering who was dealing with all the aircraft deliveries. So we became very close, and we helped each other out. In fact, we helped each other grow. And I remember that myself and him, along with Ame, we were working really well in order to get the best deals for AirAsia, for all those aircraft deliveries that we have with the A320s and all that. So he was very open to learn new things. And he always come up to me, and ask, can I learn something from you? And I always say, yeah, why not? He told me one day he wants to be a COO. And I said, why not? Why don't you aim for something bigger, like a CEO, for instance? And he said, I'll get there, but I need to learn something to get me to be a CEO. And then I recommend, why not you learn management accounting? And he actually did learn that. So he was always open to new ideas. He always wanted to learn something new. And he was very determined and very focused. And one thing about Anaz is he has a very, very big heart. And he was so open to helping. And whenever he finds out there's a person suffering from cancer, whether he knows that person or not, he will make an effort to go and visit them and give them encouragement. So I feel Anaz has the biggest heart ever, and I will miss him dearly because he was so supportive of me and he was so protective of me, just like a brother would. So I hope you're in a good place, Anaz.
We are all for one and one for all.